Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another reaction for you guys. Take us course here to the journey of Transformers Prime. This is Season 1, Episode 14. I believe the title was Out of His Mind or something mind. I think it's Out of His Mind. But anyways, I'm excited. The last two episodes have been great, and I love the reveal at the end of last week's episode where Bumblebee was able to get out of, Megatron's head. And the reason why they can't read his basically memory or can't read his brain function anymore is because Megatron somehow got into the mind of Bumblebee, and he's like, I'm in, or may I say out, or whatever the line was, basically implying he got out of his body that was basically in a stasis kind of coma situation, and now he's inside, out of all the bots possible, Bumblebee. I'm so intrigued to see how they're going to handle this. I really am, because is Megatron going to be like controlling Bumblebee and speaking through him or something? Like, I'm just thinking of what they could do, because it's going to be very fascinating. Like, out of all the bots, you would think it would be interesting to see like Megatron inside, Prime, Optimus Prime's head. But Bumblebee, like, I think that's most interesting out of all the possibilities. And now they know that Megatron is alive. Well, they don't know it's inside Bumblebee's head. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that happened that I really enjoyed. It shows how great this show can be, because we had that whole drag racing episode, which was like bad. It was not good. And then we've had the last two episodes that were so fun and engaging and exciting and thrilling, and whatever word you want to use. They were really, really good episodes. So it's time to now let's check out this episode, guys, see how they handle it. Because that to be continued at the end. So I'm assuming we're going to continue on, and with that title, it's kind of obvious we're continuing what we were kind of left off at the last episode. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Follow the light? Good. It was your scout who braved unknown territory to locate the cure.
Did my best to finish Megatron's story. Just couldn't stick
Yeah.
around long enough to see how it ended.
I must reclaim my body.
Basketball by way of Cybertron.
Basketball.
Let the games begin.
We're really doing this right now. All right. Oh. Uh-oh.
If I am to return to my body,
Oh.
of course, Starcream.
He knows the truth now. He knows who did it. I mean, obviously, come on. We know, but...
The Decepticons need a leader, not
And it's you.
a decorative centerpiece. How long have you been there?
Long enough.
Long enough.
Oh. A razor phone? Did I know he had a razor phone? Uh-oh.
Raph, class is starting.
Oh, boy. You're gonna get discovered quick. Oh, shit.
You're seeing Megatron's face.
Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Okay.
Bumblebee's complaint. This induced power down should force Bumblebee's mind to rest.
It might not.
Good thing the lens has a tracking device.
Oh.
Until Starscream melts his way down.
And, yeah.
With the help of the lens.
Holy shit.
I'm afraid Bumblebee can't hear you in power down mode.
He's family too.
Don't be ridiculous. You're not even the same species.
That's being related. It's not the same thing. I'll show you.
It's very nice.
Very large. Sometimes I can shout and no one hears me.
Yes.
Feels like summer.
Because they were running that machine.
Remember the end run on Polyhex?
Okay. I knew he was gonna wake up. I knew it. Oh boy. Where's he going? Exactly.
Bumblebee.
What did you do?
Nothing. He actually didn't do anything.
Bumblebee just got up and...
He was in power down.
Oh, back here.
Is it? Where? These are the coordinates for the site of our previous battle with Megatron's undead.
Yeah.
Maybe we should call Optimus.
Bumblebee, what have you been doing?
Bumblebee.
Bumblebee.
Bumblebee looks scary.
I know you're in there.
I'm confused why he showed up and then left again.
Ratchet, are you okay? Bee's not a con.
He's technically Megatron.
We
He's
need to
Decepticon,
find
but
out
yes.
exactly what Bumblebee intends to do with that shard.
Bumblebee has Megatron's memories?
Yes.
Worse, Megatron is occupying Bumblebee's mind. When Bumblebee returned to his own mind, Megatron
He followed suit. Yep.
And now Bumblebee, stay here.
Yeah, don't, no.
Bumblebee needs me.
Yes.
When a plan comes together.
Here he comes. Oh, shit. Free falling. Alright, cool. Okay, I wasn't expecting that, but okay. That works too. Oh, he's sneaking up there, okay. Like, what is he doing? Wow.
Did Bumblebee do this?
Well, Megatron, but yes. He shouldn't be here, I'm sorry. I understand. I need bid for Bumblebee, but you're a liability. Yep, doing it again. Reconnecting. Come on, Ratchet. You gotta do better than that, man. Come on. He's trying to fight it. He's trying to...
That's right, B. It's me.
Having an identity crisis moment here. Ooh. Damn. Hit me hard, might have killed him. Ratchet just can't fight. It just seems like he's just not good at fighting.
Bumblebee.
Not Bumblebee. Oh, that shot. Oh.
Bumblebee can't hear you anymore.
And, yep. I knew he was going to come back. I knew it. Oh, the slow refill up shot. Yeah, he had to. Of course. Yeah, get out of there. Do something. Really? Oh my god. I'm not sure how fast he had to get off that ramp, but okay. Oh. Ooh, nice. Oh shit. That's negative. Turning around on him, seriously? Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. That's probably the biggest explosion ever on the show so far.
Megatron's greatest mistake.
Uh-oh.
Allowing you to live.
No, you knew he was gonna stop that.
Megatron.
Oh shit. Oh my god.
Megatron, praise the old spark. It
The old
is a
spark.
miracle.
Oh, it will be a miracle.
Chicken oh shit, he caught you.
But the Autobots
Dude, you are screwed. You are screwed.
waiting for you. No, Master.
Is he gonna kill him? Oh good, they made it out without being phased by that blast.
What'd he say?
He said thanks.
Yeah, another great episode of Transformers Prime. I kind of figured as much as we're getting through the episode. I'm like, yeah, this is good. And I'm liking that they didn't waste too much time getting to, even though it was like previously on Transformers Prime, but they literally were not wasting time getting to Megatron inside Bumblebee's head. Like, are we going to wait a little bit and then we're going to really start diving? No, immediately. Like, he was in his head going, eventually they're going to figure out that you're not yourself and I'm inside you. Like, all this stuff. So Megatron already knew that eventually it was going to be revealed. The one thing I have a question on, and I don't understand this. So, well, I understand the point about Megatron and Bumblebee's body going to the last battle where he had resurrected those, like, zombie kind of, bots or whatever with Dark Energon, and he found the piece. Why did he come back to the base and punch Ratchet and then put Raph in, like, an area he couldn't jump down from and then leave again? It just felt kind of random, unless he had to go back to the base to then reset the portal again. I'm guessing that's what the meaning was, but it just felt kind of jarring that he just walks in and then leaves again. So I'm guessing that's what it was. But at the time, I'm like, why does this feel weird? Like, it's just kind of random. I like the facial, like, differences they're showing on, like, in terms of, like, his face. Like, Bumblebee, when he's being controlled by Megatron, it's a really mean-looking face on Bumblebee. And we've seen that kind of face a few times when he gets serious and gets, in the fight and everything. But to see that facial difference in his eyes change and everything, and the way he was, like, shaking at points towards the beginning when he's thinking back on memories of Megatron, like, he's having these visions and everything. And I like that he actually went to them to express he was having visions and seeing Megatron's face, right? It wasn't like a complete 100%. They weren't aware of it until the last second or whatever, like Ratchet figured out, it's actually Megatron. It's not Bumblebee, it's Megatron. He even told them, like, minutes before, and then he awoke himself, even though he was supposed to be in some sort of slumber or whatever, and Raph's watching over him. he told them beforehand he was having visions and seeing shit. So I like the fact that they did that because it felt like, okay, Bumblebee was trying to resist and fight and just trying to tell him in some sort of way, I don't know what's going on, but there's something going on in my head and I don't know what it is. And Ratchet's like, well, it could be the After Effects thing. And technically it was the After Effects, but it's actually a two-way door. So literally Megatron went through the door, kind of like how Bumblebee, bleh, see, I can't talk today. I'm getting kind of sick and it's been a long day. Bumblebee went through one door to get inside Megatron's mind, and Megatron came through that door as well towards the end. So Megatron is now back. And I'm guessing based on how they end this sequence with Starscream, I didn't think that Starscream was going to die. I feel like he's too important of a character in the narrative, especially after Megatron went into this coma state, after the 5-part kind of introduction to the show arc they did at the beginning. Starscream is too important of a character to kill off. I won't be surprised if they do kill him off at some point, but I feel like it's too soon now to do so, because we literally spent almost every single episode, even when Megatron was around, but especially after he went to this coma state and everything, and he's been not missing in action. Well, the Autobots thinks he's dead. Decepticons, there's no way to wake him up. His body basically was just kind of motionless, and his mind is the only thing that's active. Starscream, every single episode, was figuring out a way to fully have the Decepticons embrace and accept his ruling and him being the new ruler of the Decepticons. That was his whole push. And so he was trying every which way to make that work. And so he was really close. And Megatron, I knew when Starscream was like flying down towards Optimus, I'm like, yeah, Megatron's going to show up and stop this. And he does in great fashion. He literally, like, Starscream turns into his jet. Megatron grabs it and is holding and then spins and throws him. I'm like, this is good shit. Because I honestly wondered, as we're moving along with this show, not this episode, but the show, Megatron being in the state he was, how long is it going to be until he finds out what exactly happened? He found out in this episode officially, Starscream's the one that basically tried to kill him. Even though he was presumed dead before, now he knows, oh, they found my body, Starscream did, and then he tried to kill me and make sure I was dead this time. He knew who the blame was put to, who the blame needs to go to. Like I said, it's been a long day, getting sick. My mind is blah. So, I'm really curious where we go from here. I'm wondering if we're going to take a step back from the Megatron thing for a bit in Starscream, or we're going to dive full head into it next episode. I don't know. I think this show has an opportunity with what it's done so far. It does include Decepticon stuff within episodes, even if they're not the kind of main focal point. Most time they are. But the show has, of course, introduced human villains and everything, so I wonder what is the next step in terms of where the show goes. Because the beauty of this show, and what, especially, I'm thinking back on the Arachnid episode, where it was a past villain against RC, and that was just only focusing on Jack, RC, and Arachnid for 90% of the episode. They have an opportunity to do those kind of things, and they've already done it, so they prove they can do those kinds of things to where it's definitely a different kind of episode and different approach to an episode, and it really works. So I really don't know what to expect next episode. I don't. And that's exciting. It's also cautious because we had the drag racing episode, which was really bad. Wasn't good at all. That was a really bad episode. The worst episode. And you guys commented saying that this is definitely the lowest point of the show, and that everything pretty much on here you're going to enjoy. And so far, yes, I have. And it's been great, and it shows how good the show can be, and that's really what really matters to me at the end of the day. So overall, had a good time with the episode. I'm curious to know what you guys thought about this episode of Transformers Prime. I had a great time with it, a lot of great action. Also, I thought about this too as I was thinking with that through. I'm like, oh, the action, because the action was pretty crazy, especially what was it, Antarctica or whatever, or something. Ratchet can't fight. He's tried. We've seen him do some action stuff, but man, unless Bumblebee is so fucking good, being under the mind control of Megatron, I guess that's what it is. But Ratchet got his ass handed to him. He tried, but he got his ass handed. I'm like, come on, man, try a little harder. Anyways, we had a good time. Yeah, I can't wait to see what happens next. I'm really enjoying how they're handling the bots. I think the kid characters, take it or leave it at this point. I mean, look, I get the whole thing they were trying to do within this episode as well. That Raph and Bumblebee have this connection, and they do. But it didn't really change my perception on Bumblebee as a character, right? Because I think they've already handled Bumblebee in a kind of, more lighthearted character, and he's the youngest of the bunch. I think having Raph be his human connection, I mean, to me, it really doesn't change my perception or my thoughts on Bumblebee as a whole, right? I always go to the point, like, what would this show be like if we didn't have human characters, like no kids, like if it was just dealing with, I forget his name, but the colonel, officer, whatever guy, Ernie Hudson's voicing him. Like, I wonder what the show would be like if we didn't have the 3 kids in the mix. But yeah. So, anyways, done rambling. Had a good time with the episode. Can't wait to see what happens next. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.